Hare Krishna. In last session we saw that Yudhishthir Maharaj decides to perform Rajasuya Yajna on the order of Dhaumya Muni, and now he awaits the decision of Krishna. And here Krishna, after leaving from Indraprastha, soon arrives in the Dwarka city, where everyone was waiting for him. So as soon as he enters, he was greeted by all the citizens and all the peoples, all his devotees. And then he goes and meets with the Ugrasen Maharaj, then with his own parents Vasudev and Devaki, and then Rohini. Then he meets with his own wife and kids, like that. And then he was having a nice time in the Dwarka. So every day he would go to the Sudharma palace. So Sudharma assembly hall was constructed by the Vishwakarma, the architect of the demigods. Just like the Maya was the architect of the demons, Vishwakarma was the architect of the demigod. The architecture was as beautiful as the heaven, and it is explained that whoever entered the Sudharma Sabha, his hunger, thirst, old age, disease and death, and also the illusion would get destroyed. It was so powerful, the assembly hall. So Krishna would attain to this assembly hall every day, would come there every day, and many people would come and they would tell their problems. Krishna would hear their problems, he would solve their problems, like that. Many musicians, skillful people and dancers would come there to perform in front of Krishna. Brahmanas would come there to perform sacrifice and to chant Vedic mantras, like that. And Krishna was very happily would pass a time in a Sudharma Sabha. One day it so happened that the Krishna was sitting. Although Krishna was not king, but he was revered as a king of the whole Dwarka, because people knew his activities. People have seen him actually killing the Kamsa and defeating the Jarasandha for so many times. People have seen him. So people knew that although he is not a king, but he is as well as king, more than as good as, better than king in fact. So they always revered Krishna, gave all the respect to Krishna, and people only wanted to please Krishna. So Krishna was sitting in the Sudharma hall and people were performing various skills for the pleasure of Krishna, and one person came running there. He introduced himself as a messenger of the kings who are captured by the Jarasandha. He told to the Krishna that actually I am one of the king of the distant province, and actually I was defeated by the mighty Jarasandha. He had the strength of the 10,000 elephants and he had conquered over us, he had imprisoned us. Now he want to make our sacrifice in front of his deity of Shiva. So please try to protect us. It is not good that he is killing so many kings of the world, and he is so wicked person. He is a totally unreligious and unrighteous king. So and we know that you are supreme personality of Godhead, and we also know your purpose of the incarnation is to protect the devotees. So we are your devotees, and it will be really nice if you protect us. So please do something and protect us, and please kill that mighty Jarasandha. He has just captured us, like ships are captured by the lions, and we are living there in very terrible situation. He was expressing his fear and his terrible conditions. And Krishna, as soon as Krishna wanted to speak, reply him with good words, that time Narada Muni arrived there, and Krishna greeted Narada Muni. He wanted to please Narada Muni. He offered the argya, he washed his lotus feet, and that time he started asking, how is going on in the Indraprastha. So Narada Muni he started glorifying Krishna. Krishna, you know everything, but you have accepted the human form and you are acting as if you are a human, but you know everything. You know that Maya has constructed the beautiful palace which is totally unmatchable, matchless throughout the universe. And also the Subhadra Devi had given birth to the child named as Abhimanyu. Krishna was very pleased when he heard about that, and then he told that this Yudhishthir Maharaj and all his four brothers want to perform the Rajasuya Yajna for the betterment of the world, to spread the religiousness in the world. So he told to Krishna, Krishna, Yudhishthira Maharaj wants your permission, and Yudhishthira Maharaj want that you should see him as soon as possible for for the meetings and discussions. So now Krishna was confused. Although he is a god, but he is acting on a human platform. So he thought, what should I do now? He asked his minister, the Uddhava. He asked, what should I do, Uddhava, now? I am in a perplexity. Where should I go first? Should I help these kings, or should I go to the Indraprastha for the Rajasuya sacrifice? That time Uddhava told, my dear Lord, you can do both things simultaneously. Now I think you should go to the, first of all you should go to the Rajasuya Yajna. Rajasuya Yajna means you need to subjugate all the kings, and all the kings means there will be Jarasandha. So when you go for a Rajasuya Yajna, the two things will be fulfilled. One is that Rajasuya Yajna will be performed, and another is that automatically you will subjugate the Jarasandha. And then Krishna asked, but how to do that? Now although Krishna had defeated Jarasandha for more than 17 times, he is still asking how to do that. That time Uddhava told, actually Jarasandha has the limitless army. So in the one so it is actually not possible to have the fight in the battle with him. So better do one-to-one fight, and I feel the Bhima is stronger than the Jarasandha. So let them fight together, and then I know that Bhima will kill Jarasandha, and this will be the proper method in which we will try to subjugate them, especially the Jarasandha and other unrighteous kings of the world. So he told that you ask Bhima to disguise as the Brahmana and ask him to beg in front of Jarasandha for fighting, because I know Jarasandha will not say no to the Brahmanas. He is very charitably disposed towards the Brahmana, so we will immediately hear his plea, and then there will be fight, and I know that Bhima will kill the Jarasandha. So that was Uddhava's plan, and Krishna was pleased by hearing his plan. So he immediately asked the permission from his elders, Ugrasen Maharaj, and his parents to leave for the Indraprastha, for the Rajasuya Yajna. So he informed all his family members to get ready so that they can depart for the Rajasuya Yajna. Then all the chariots were made, properly made, and all the people, all the family members of Krishna, they mounted on chariot, and they proceeded towards the Indraprastha. And soon they reached the Indraprastha, and they were welcomed and escorted by Yudhishthira Maharaj and his brother themselves. They made their proper arrangement for living and having all the enjoyments. In our next session, we will see that how Krishna plans to kill the Jarasandha. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.